Hello and welcome to my video. Um, Basically, we're going to be going through the codes I've set up for a web application. This web application is for a company that basically sells seeds. Okay, so first things first, I just want to take you through the project directory here. So in here we've got all the folders that I need. So the application.js file, you've got the index file, the styles CSS file, and the server file. Just want to run through one thing. This is just sort of good practice I've started picking up is I've got a backup area here as well. So every time I've got to make large changes to my code, I will copy and paste that code into sort of this backup area here, just so when I later on try and run this code, I won't then, and I come up with any problems or things don't work like I wanted them to, I've got an area to come back to then. So yeah, it's just a bit of good practice that I've picked up. Right, so firstly, let's move on to my app code here. So this is the app.js file, JS file. This is sort of work in unison with the other three files that we've got going. So first thing first, we've got a variable here that is set to a local host. This is basically representing the base URL for server communications. We've got seed data here. This is an array just basically holds sample seed information. You've got things in there, including you've got things in there like the ID, name, and the quantity. Then, and move into the here. So we've got this sort of shopping cart handle here. This is so in here we've got functions like add to cart, update cart UI, and update checkout button to manage the shopping cart. Items can be added to the cart with a default quantity of 1, and the user interface is then updated accordingly. Move on to the sort of the checkout functions here. This checkout function, this basically sends the cart items to the server using a post request to the cart, and the complete checkout function confirms the checkout and clears the cart. Then we've got a few user interface bit of coding here. This is basically just various functions. Then it just enhances the UI interactions. This is got things in here displaying and added to cart message and updating button styles. Okay, so we've got our fetch functions here. So we've got order placements, not order placements. We've got make fetch requests and handle fetch requests. These functions handle making and handling fetch requests respectively. These are utilized for server communication, posting data, and handling responses. Here we've got the function for the place order. Basically, this is a function that places an order by sending data to the API place order and updates the user interface with the ordered seed details. Here we've got another function. Adding this is a function just add new seeds. The function adds a new seed by sending data to the API endpoint again for seeds, updating the cart, and retrieving the latest seed information. And then we've got a modal handling. This is a closed modal. This function just hides the checkout modal by setting its display style to none. Okay, so we're move on from this to the index HTML file then. So you've got the obvious sort of data structure here, the meta tags. You've got the style sheet in here to ensure that the sort of the website is looking and acting accordingly. You've got a jQuery in here as well. And then move on. So we've got some forms. First, you've got the order form here. An order form. This allows the user to input seed type and quantity for placing an order. And an unordered list displays the ordered seed items. Seed details modal here. This is created for displaying detailed information about the seeds. This contains a closed button and a content area for seed details. You've got an add seed form here. Just another form. It permits the user to add new seeds, including seed type, description and price. There's a button that triggers the addition of a new seed. Here, right, you've got the search and filter section. You've got an input field that allows the user to search for seeds by type. A drop-down filter by price. This provides options for the seeds to be filtered out by a price range. Here you've got the shopping cart section. This is just a shopping cart section. Includes a header, a list of cart items, and a checkout button. And then you've got a checkout model. This is used for confirming the purchase during checkout. This includes a close button, a confirmation message, and a button to confirm the checkout. Okay, and then we'll move on to the server file here. So again, like before, we've got some sample data here and a few constants up here, and then we've got sort of the get endpoints for seeds, which allows the clients to retrieve all seed data, and the server responds to the seed data in JSON format. Again, you've got the same sort of thing with a post, a delete, and a patch. The patch is an endpoint, updates a seed by its ID, and the server finds a seed with the specified ID, updates its properties with the data from the request body, and responds to the updated seed. You've got the same sort of methods here, basically for adding to the cart items. So you've got a sort of post endpoint for cart items. You've got a get, and basically these two, they basically respond to the cart items array in JSON format. Right. Basically, so what I would do next then is I would move on to checking that my sort of endpoints are working, and my gets and my posts are all working. So what I would do here is I would go on to my postman, and I will then just run through a few tests. Okay, so here we've got a post I'm gonna get, and then we can see if this is going to work then, which it does. There we are. So you can see that all works there. And in here, you've also got the ability to choose a post, a put, and a patch. Okay, so we'll move on to how I will sort of open up a HTTP server here. So here we can, I'll just make sure that what my local host is here by running node server.js. Okay, and then what I would do next is I will then go on into where my documents are here, and I'll open a command prompt here. I'll ensure that the sort of correct HTTP is installed, and then I will run a HTTP server. There we are. Right. So here, what we've got here is we've got basically local codes. I've got basically got local addresses that I can then put in. I can put this into a Explorer, and then it'll open up my thing, and then all underneath here you will then see all the functions and things that they are working as we go through it. So let's open this up. I'll copy and paste that, and then in here, paste that into there, right here, and then we've got our web application here, So you can sort of put in one, now place order, and then back here will be sort of, you can then see what's going on in the background here then, and you can see how that's all working pretty fine. So yeah, that is my video, and thank you very much for watching.